Here now we have some definitions based upon this comparison test. Here we have three type of test. Before check whether the series is convergence and divergence, we have some test here depending upon the given data. See here, comparison test, the first type. The first type is nothing but when un is less than or equals to some constant is multiplied with vn. See here, u1 and vn are two positive series. un and vn, infinite series. This un and vn are two infinite series of positive terms, positive series. Both are positive series. Consider two infinite positive series un and vn, and consider some constant value, that is k is not equals to 0, a fixed positive real number. Consider some constant value, either you may take any positive number, that is k should not be equals to 0. If it is 0 means this constant is multiplied to the second series, then it becomes 0. Here we are not becomes to 0. Comparison test, it is the type of first type, that is un should be less than or equals to if the some constant or real number is multiplied to the second series. un, and consider two infinite series un and vn, and both are of positive series, and consider some constant that is not equals to 0, be any real number, and there exists a positive integer m such that what is the condition for the first type of comparison test means un should be less than or equals to an infinite series of the first one should be less than or equals to some constant value into the second series. First series less than or equals to some constant value into the second series. Therefore all n should be greater than or equals to m. If this is the condition, then what is our conclusions depending upon the convergence and divergence means? See here, if the first series un is a convergent, then vn is also convergent, and if vn is divergent, then we can write un is a divergent. See here, when un is less than or equals to some constant into vn, if this is the condition, and this condition is nothing but it is the first type of comparison test. If like this condition means we can write the conclusions directly. If the first series is convergent means we can directly write the second series, that is vn is also convergent when vn should be less than or equals to some constant into vn. And another condition, that is the second case, if they have given the second case is divergent means we can directly write the first infinite series is also divergent. If they have given any one term, if they have mentioned that is the first series un is a convergent series means according to or by using this comparison of first type, if un is less than or equals to k into vn, we can directly write the vn is also convergent. Or if they have given vn is a divergent in the problem, then we can directly write by using this test un is also divergent. This is of the first kind. In first type you have to remember the condition, that is un should be less than or equals to some constant into vn, then we can directly write the first one is convergent means second one is also convergent, and if the second series is divergent means we can directly write the first series is also divergent. See the comparison test of second type. In the second type, same, we have considered the two infinite series un and vn, both are of the positive series, and there exists a positive integer m such that here we have another condition, n plus 1th term of the infinite series divided by an infinite series of the first series is always less than or equals to the ratio of n plus 1th term divided by nth term of the second series. See here, what is the second condition, second type condition? In the first type, the infinite series, the first infinite series should be less than or equals to some constant multiplied to the second series. But in the second case, or in the second type of comparison test, the condition is the ratio of n plus 1th term divided by nth term of the first series, the ratio of n plus 1th term divided by nth term of the first series, first infinite series, is always less than or equals to the ratio of n plus 1th term divided by nth term of the second series. Here simply un is less than or equals to k into vn, but in the second type un plus 1 divided by un is always less than or equals to vn plus 1 divided by vn, and here n should be greater than or equals to m. If this is the condition or if this is the criteria or this the condition means we can directly write our conclusions like that. Similarly is the previous one, that is un is convergent, then vn is also convergent, and vn is divergent and un is also divergent. So here we have here two type of conditions. One is un is less than or equals to k into vn. This is of the first type of comparison test. If this is the condition means un is convergent, then we can directly write vn is also convergent. And next one, if they have given vn is divergent, then directly we can write un is also divergent. And in the second type, un plus 1th term divided by un term, this ratio should be less than or equals to vn plus 1th term divided by vn. If this is the condition, then our conclusions un is convergent implies that vn is also convergent. And second case, if vn is divergent, the second series infinite series is divergent, we can directly write the first un is also divergent. And the next third one, that is comparison test, or we call this third type is nothing but it is a limit form. Here we use the limit. un and vn are same, are infinite positive terms of the series if limit exists here. Hence this test is nothing but limit form of comparison test. If limit n tends to infinity un divided by vn, limit n tends to infinity un divided by vn is a finite and is a non-zero term, then un and vn we have alike, that is both the series un and vn will either converges or both will diverges. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಾರೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಯು ಎನ್ ವಿ ಎನ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಎರಡು ಇನ್ಫೈನೈಟ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿರ್ತೇವೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಎನ್ ಟೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಟು ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿ ಯು ಎನ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ವಿ ಎನ್, and these two are finite terms and they are non-zero terms. Here vn should not be equals to 0 and both are finite terms. Then what is our conclusions means both are alike terms. Alike term means either both series may diverge or both may converge. For example, if un is in these two, if they have given any one conclusion, for example the first series is convergence means applying this limit form of the comparison test we can say that vn is also convergence. If they have given second one is divergence means applying the limit form of the convergence test we can write this un is also divergence. Both are having alike results. Alike results means if any one is given means the second one is also same. If it is convergence means the second is also convergence. If it is divergence means the second one is also divergence. Both un an infinite series of the first one and infinite series of the vn second, either they converge or both may diverge. Here we have three type of tests. These are used in to solve the problems based upon the HP and GP. Three type of test. First one is comparison test of first type. In first type the condition is un is less than or equals to k into vn, and comparison test of second type. In second type the condition is un plus 1 divided by un is less than or equals to vn plus 1 divided by vn. The results are same in both the cases, only the condition will differ here. In both the cases we can write the first series is convergent means second is also convergent, and if second is divergent means the first is also divergent. And second comparison test also we have the same results, only the condition will differ here. And in the third one is nothing but it is a limit form of the comparison test. In limit form we use the limit, that is limit n tends to infinity un divided by vn is infinite and having non-zero terms, then both this first infinite series and second infinite series will have alike terms, or both will either converge or both may diverge. And see here some problems based upon this. Convergence and divergence. ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಥೆರಾಟಿಕಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಇತ್ತು ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎನಿ ಡೌಟ್ ಅಪ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್? ಏನಾದರೂ ಡೌಟ್ ಅದೇನ್ರಿ? ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಸೌಂಡ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆನಾ? ಸೌಂಡ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆನಾ? ಇಷ್ಟೊತ್ತನ ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತೇನ್ರಿ? ಸೌಂಡ್ ಕೇಳಿಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ? ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ ಆ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಅವ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. ಇವತ್ತಿಂದ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಇವೇ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕ್ರಿ. 2 ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಬರಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಪ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಮತ್ತು ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್. ಇವು 3 ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ರೀ. ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. Show that the series they have given the series that is infinite series, because the end term is not given here. That is, see the series that is 1 plus 1 divided by 2 factorial, next 1 divided by 3 factorial plus 1 divided by 4 factorial. This given positive series is convergent. We have to show that the given infinite positive series is a convergent. Why it is positive series? Means all the terms of the series are associated with the positive signs, and it is infinite series. See here we have to show that this infinite positive series is a convergent by using the previous GP and HP theorems, positive term theorems. We can write here. Write this first term as it is. Consider the second term. We are not taking the first term. First term write as it is and consider the second term. In previous derivations we have done the general pattern for this infinite series. In the same way we have to write here. So here if I take the second term 2 factorial, if we expand this means 2 into 1 is nothing but again it is 2. Next 3 factorial, expand the factorial, this is 3 factorial is nothing but 3 into 2, 3 factorial, 1 divided by 1 by 2 factorial, expand means that is 2, and next term is 1 divided by 3 factorial, 1 divided by 3 factorial can be expanded as 3 into 2 into 1, it is 1 divided by 6, and we know that 1 divided by 6 is less than 1 divided by 2 square. 1 divided by 6 is nothing less than 1 divided by 4, that can be written as 2 square. Next, see here, observe the pattern here. We are getting the pattern is like 1 by 2, 1 by 2 square, and next term will be converted in terms of 1 by 2 cube, and so on. The nth term should be, it is in terms of 2 to the power of n minus 1. See here, the second term means it is second term and its power is 1. One term will be less. Second term is having 2 to the power of 1, and third term is having 2 to the power of 2, and similarly we get the fourth term, that is 1 divided by 4 factorial is nothing but 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 is nothing but it is 1 divided by 24, and it is also converted the less than value, that is 1 divided by 2 cube. Fourth term is having 2 cube, and similarly similarly if you take up to nth term means that is 1 divided by n factorial is equals to, observe the pattern here, we are getting second term means 1 by 2 to the power of 1, third term 1 divided by 2 to the power of t, and fourth term 1 divided by 2 to the power of 3. Similarly for the nth term 2 to the power of n minus 1. Fourth term ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಬಂದಿರ್ತದೆ, ಅದೇ ಟೈಪ್ nth term ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಒಂದು ಲೆಸ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಬರಬೇಕು. therefore the last nth term is nothing but 2 to the power of n minus 1. It is less than 1 divided by 2 to the power of n minus 1. And after the second term, each of the given series. See here, in the given series we are taking are starting from the series, that is second terms. We are taking this terms of the series of second one.